Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the 100-line Last Defense Academy. When last we left off, we decided to not allow Shoma to kill Eva, which in turn caused Eva to attack Shoma and kill him. So now we are Shoma down, which I don't really mind, but Eva is... yeah, she's not the most well-liked person now. Let's get right into it. It is currently one day after my previous recording session, so yeah. Anyway, let's go. Once Eva was safely back in her cage, we dug a grave for Shoma and laid him to rest next to the others. What I wanted was to stop any more of my friends from dying. Instead, I saved one life at the cost of another.
How could this happen?
Shoma! Damn it! This isn't the death I would have wanted for him.
Whatever the one last secret Shoma had been so obsessed with was, we'd never learn the truth about it now. I didn't care about that though. We had a much more immediate problem to deal with. Namely, what to do with Eva. She'd been unconscious ever since she absorbed Shoma's cryptoglobin, lying so still and quiet that it was hard to tell if she was still alive. But that didn't change the fact that she killed a member of our team, in spite of her brainwashing. That wasn't the kind of thing we could just ignore. I spent a restless night worrying over what would happen next, until finally... Day 64.
Up and Atom troops!
Hello,
Time
Sire.
to rise and shine! Get ready for your 64th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
I wanted to watch that just once in this new... I would say Season 2, but it's not really Season 2, so... I was awake now, but the living nightmare I'd experienced yesterday hadn't gone away. This was cold, hard reality. A reality where Eva had killed Shoma. How had things gone so far off track? Why couldn't I stop the people close to me from dying? I can't sit here moping. I need to talk to the others and figure out what to do about this. Oh, looks like we get to decide where to go. Seems like everyone is in the cafeteria. Oops. Can we maybe go to the courtyard? Okay, we can't. Okay, in we go. Over in the cafeteria, everybody looked solemn. When I came in, the mood seemed to get a little more tense. Eva's been in her cage ever since yesterday. I see. It's a necessary precaution. If she goes crazy like that again, Kako could be in danger. Shoma used to be in charge of the key, but we've put it in the war room for now. You think we ought to move Ato's cage to a corner of the schoolyard? I think so. Leaving him near Eva as the way she is now would be asking for trouble. Yeah, that's probably the safest choice right now, especially with Siri still out of action. Is there any chance Tsubasa can fix Siri? Look, she hasn't really been able to assess the damage yet. She's been too worried about other stuff. Eva went ahead and killed Shoma and Sirei. Even I've got to tip my hat to her. Shoma's the one who attacked her first. We could probably rule killing him as self-defense. Technically, this whole war was self-defense, at least from Eva and the other Futurans' point of view. We all knew that, but this wasn't the time to point it out. It was a fact that we were still struggling to come to terms with.
Yeah.
Like self-defense. I don't know about that. Eva's never really been one of us.
Yeah.
Like she used to be our enemy, and she only fought for us because we brainwashed her. I mean, like, you all saw what she looked like when she killed Shoma and took his cryptoglobin, right? Yeah, that was pretty intense. She was like some kind of monster. Then, it's a good thing we put her back in her cage, isn't it? Perhaps. But will that be enough? If she goes berserk again, I don't know if we can bring her under control. Or what are you getting at? You're saying it's too risky to allow Eva to live, right? You want to kill her? That doesn't seem fair. Just because she might be dangerous. Like might nothing. She killed Shoma. We'll never be safe with someone like that around. Like, or do you want to just wait around until she breaks out of her cage and attacks someone else? She stopped being a member of this team the moment she killed one of us. We gotta treat her like any other enemy now. You too, Takamaru? I know you don't want this, Takumi, but that's why I won't force the decision right away. But we need to be aware of the danger and treat Eva with the appropriate amount of caution. Like, just so long as I'm not the one who has to guard her. I don't want to be her next victim. Eva was fast becoming a target of mistrust and fear, and it wasn't entirely unjustified. I don't really know what to expect with these other endings, so I don't really have anything more to say. We know a lot of information already, and I feel like now is just the time to try and find the best outcome with the information that we have. There wasn't really anything I could say to argue her case, so I just left. The whole Special Defense Unit was avoiding Eva now. And not just her, they'd also started to look at me differently. Didn't have to ask why. I was the one who insisted on saving Eva from Shoma. My insistence that she tell us how she really felt was probably why she snapped too. I was just trying to stop Shoma from doing something he'd regret, but if I'd stayed quiet, he'd still be alive right now. On the other hand, if I hadn't stopped him, he'd have killed Eva. Damn it. What was I supposed to do? I knew there was no real answer to that question, but that just made my remorse stronger. I stayed in my room for the rest of the day. My thoughts continued to torment me long into the night. Bing bong, bing bong.
Get ready. Prepare to be ready to give.
Do 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 do. It's morning. I don't think the others will feel like talking to me right now. At least not until we settle the issue of what we're going to do with Eva. I wonder how she's doing. How'd she feel being shut up in her cage while we decide our fate for her? Maybe I'll go check on her before I do anything else. Boo 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 boo. I went to the courtyard and made my way towards Eva's cage. In spite of all the chaos she'd caused a few days ago, she was sitting there quietly just like always. The only difference was that she was tied up now. We'd taken another of her freedoms away from her. Her expression didn't change when she noticed me.
Have you come to punish me, Mr. Sumino?
Huh?
I'm sorry. I don't remember anything after the end of the battle, but I've been told that I did something terrible. I must be punished. I will accept any punishment. Please, pass your judgment on me.
Eva.
Sorry, but I don't have that right. Nobody here does. We can't judge you for what you've done, Eva.
Eva's only the way she is because Syria obliterated her real personality and made her a mindless slave. If anything, what happened to Shoma was our punishment for doing that to her. Of course, the way she is now, all that was lost on her.
I'm sorry. I don't understand. If I'm not going to be punished, when will I be let out? I cannot obey your orders inside this cage. I need to fight. I need to kill the invaders.
No, it's okay. Don't need to think about that stuff right now. Really. The only reason you feel like you need to is because of what we've done to you.
I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. Do you want me to stay in my cage and do nothing? If that is your order, I will obey it.
Sure, let's go with that. I'm sorry it has to be like this, but bear with it a little longer, okay?
Understood. I will remain here on standby until further notice.
Oh, Eva. I like Eva. She might be one of my favorite characters. Obviously not higher than Kyoshika, Kurara, or Doremi, but she is definitely one of my favorites. I left the courtyard without coming to any new conclusions, but I still didn't think Eva killing Shoma meant we should kill her. It was our fault she was like this, in more ways than one. We were the ones who started this war, after all. Shoma's death had brought a lot of stuff into focus, stuff I'd been trying not to think about. Namely, what we'd done to Eva, how we were trampling her dignity, treating her like a thing instead of a person. This was war, and humanity's future was on the line. I knew that, but did that really make it okay to do something so cruel to a living, thinking person? No, it absolutely doesn't. What we're doing isn't right. Despite my worries, I somehow managed to slip into a light, restless sleep.
Get
Blah
prepared.
blah blah. Thank you, Sirei. That morning, I decided to go see Eva again. I couldn't explain why, but I felt like I needed to talk to her some more.
How are you feeling today, Ava?
My physical condition is the same as ever.
That's good. Those restraints aren't hurting you, are they?
I am fine. They are a little tight around my chest, though.
Oh, right. Sorry. I don't think there's anything I can do about that.
Aww. I stayed and talked with Eva for a while. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I could really call it a conversation. I wasn't talking to the real Eva, after all. This was just what was left of her after Siri had removed any part of her personality that might have given us trouble. I don't know how many episodes I'm going to do this session. Maybe only 2, because I want to play some rivals and whatnot. That got me thinking, what was the real Eva like? Not Eva the enemy commander, but Eva the future person. What had her personality been like before? What kind of life did she live? Who were the people she cared about the most?
Ava, did you have a family before? Somebody you wanted to protect?
Isn't Eva the mother of Commune? Just thinking out loud, I wasn't really expecting a reply. But my question had an effect on her.
Huh? Ava! Ava! What is it? What's the matter?
Stop it! No!
Ava! Ava, please get a hold of yourself!
I think if she tries to remember something, it causes her pain. I think that's the thing here. Oh, pardon me. Something was seriously wrong here. Eva jerked around erratically, a look of agony on her face, and then she slumped over motionless, like a puppet whose strings had been cut.
Ava? She's still breathing. She must have passed out. But why did this happen?
Should I tell the others about it? No. They'll think she just went berserk again. They're already looking for reasons to execute her. Better stay quiet. As I stood there looking down at her, Eva's lips parted, ever so slightly unmoved.
Mune.
Ah, yeah, Commune. I stuck to my decision and didn't tell anyone about Eva's strange behavior. When she woke up again, she'd gone back to normal. Well, normal for her. But I couldn't stop thinking about what she said when she was passed out. What was it again? Commune? Could that be someone's name? Seems like asking about her family was what triggered that weird reaction. If she'd mentioned commune after that, then... Day 6-7.
Get ready for your 60. Prepare to be ready to give your lives to.
Things were still awkward between me and the rest of the team. I went to the cafeteria a little later than usual so I wouldn't run into them.
Huh?
Alright, no one's here. True, I was staying out of everyone's way right now, but none of them were actively seeking me out either. It had been like that ever since I saved EVA. Didn't blame them for being mad at me. I was largely responsible for Shoma's death. I don't have anything to do today, but I'm still worried about EVA. Maybe I go check on her again. Takumi. Oh, hey Nozomi. You've been going to talk to EVA a lot lately, huh? Yeah, I guess. Is that a problem? Not a problem exactly. Don't take this wrong way, but I think you should stop. Huh? I can tell what you're thinking. What happened wasn't EVA's fault. It's just because of the brainwashing. But if you keep this up, people might get the wrong idea. Think about how it looks. Nozomi was right, of course. She summed up the whole situation pretty well. Seeing me go and talk to EVA every day, it wouldn't be unusual for the others to start getting suspicious of me. Thanks for the warning. I'm sorry. What I'm saying must sound heartless. I mean, you're all EVA has right now. If you stop going to see her, she'll be the target of everyone's hate, with no one to turn to. But I'd rather see that happen than everyone turn on you. I had to say something. Even now, she's doing her best to be honest and considerate. Nozomi's such a good person. Better than I'll ever be. No, really, thank you, but I'm going to keep seeing Eva. What? I'm not doing it for her. This is the only way I can deal with my guilt. Both for getting Shoma killed and for making Eva the way she is. Heck, even for the fact that humanity are the ones trying to take the Futurans home from them. I've been complicit in so much horrible stuff. It feels like the guilt is going to crush me. Talking to Eva helps, somehow. Takumi. Oh no. We're gonna get shunned by the rest of the group. We're gonna have to leave and go to second to last Defense Academy like Ato did. Our conversation drifted into an uneasy silence. I turned and left the cafeteria. Nozomi didn't try to stop me. I went to the courtyard to talk to Eva again. As usual, she answered all my questions with a dull, emotionless look on her face. In spite of that, when I talked to her, the miasma of guilt choking my heart felt a little more manageable. In the end, I was still using her, just in a different way from before.
It looks like it's getting late. I'd better head back for the day.
Understood. Goodbye, Mr. Samino.
She looks kind of restless. Is she trying to tell me something?
Ava, is there something on your mind?
Mr. Samino, why are you being so nice to me? I'm just a possession for you to use as you see fit.
I don't want to treat you like a possession anymore. Even if it's not by your own choice. You're still an ally I entrust my life to on the battlefield. And we've done something truly terrible to you. That's the reason things have ended up like this. But for what it's worth, I want to do whatever I can for you.
For me?
My words would probably have rung false if I was speaking to the real Eva. If I really cared about her, I would have released her and let her go back to her own people. Since I couldn't do that, I was trying to make myself feel better by offering something else. A token gesture to help lighten my guilt.
Ava, I know it's probably pointless to ask, but is there anything you'd like to do?
Me? I want to kill invaders.
No, I mean, outside of battle. There's gotta be something.
She's gonna be like, I
right?
want to go back to my family.
Is there, say...
Oh no.
anyone you really miss right now?
Same way I missed Kara.
You said someone's name last time. Commune.
Oh dear, she's gonna
Do
go
you know
berserk
who that
again.
is?
Commune.
The moment she heard the name, Eva's face went pale.
Oh no, not again.
Good job. Your job, Sumino. I wish I hadn't mentioned that name now, but there was no taking it back. Eva began thrashing around like she had last time. But with one very important difference.
Where am I? How did I get here?
What the?
Ah! My head! No! Stop! Get out of my head!
Oh, so this is the original Eva. Gotta be kidding. Brainwashing's wearing off? The look in Eva's eyes had changed. It had gone from a beast-like confusion to fear and suspicion. The same way she'd looked when I tried to talk to her the first time, before Siri took her away from his emergency treatment.
Please! No! No more! Don't mess with my head again! Why are you doing this? How can you be so cruel?
Ava, please, you have to calm down. I'm not going to do anything to you, I promise.
Probably didn't sound very convincing, but I was desperate.
You have to stop yelling, though. If the others hear you, we could be in big trouble.
You won't do anything? That's a lie! Why would I believe anything you say?
Now that Siri's not here to operate the machine, Eva's brainwashing is gone for good. But if Hiroko and the others find out she's her old self again...
Listen to me, Ava. You were brainwashed. It's only just wearing off now. But if the rest of my team realize that, they'll kill you for sure. I don't want that to happen. I know this must be hard for you to believe, but please, just trust me on this. I'm trying to save your life.
Save my life? Oh wait, you're...
My frantic pleading finally got through to her, and she began to calm down. She was no longer looking at me with outright animosity, but that fear and unease in her eyes hadn't gone away.
I think I'm starting to remember. It's like something out of a nightmare. A me who wasn't me.
Oh, so we're now speaking to the original Ava, which is nice.
You're... Takumi Sumino, leader of the Special Defense Unit.
Yeah.
You remember what happened while you were brainwashed?
Only a little. It's coming back to me, but it's still fuzzy. Did you mean what you said just now? You really want to save me?
I do. Please, believe me.
It was such a subtle change that it was easy to miss, but Eva's caution seemed to ease up a little.
After you took me prisoner, your commanding officer, Sire, he brainwashed me. Now that I've broken free of it, the risks of letting me live outweigh the benefits. It's like you said, if the others find out, it could be the end for me.
Yeah. She's still afraid, but she's thinking rationally. This is the real Eva, huh? She was a commander, so I guess it's no surprise that she'd be able to handle herself in a crisis. Feels like I'm seeing a whole new side of her, though.
But that begs the question. Are you really going to keep this a secret from your allies?
If I can, then yes. I'll try.
You'd betray your own team for me?
No, I wouldn't put it that way. I'm just as loyal to them as I always have been. It's more like, even if our people are at war, as individuals, there's no need for you and me to hate each other, right?
So this is your way of easing your guilt for brainwashing me? Well, all right. I'll do as you say. For now.
Thanks, Ava.
What am I going to do with her now, though? I don't have any kind of concrete plan. I'll have to think of something. Probably shouldn't stick around her too much longer. When people get too suspicious, this will all be for nothing.
We'll talk about what we're going to do next tomorrow. If anyone else tries to speak to you before then.
I know. I'll pretend I'm still brainwashed. But don't worry. You're the only one who comes to see me anyway.
Eva smiled sadly. Reluctantly, I walked away, leaving her locked in that cage for another day. I never expected Eva to break out of her brainwashing, and so completely, too. This could be a big problem. Keeping a secret like this won't be easy. Why did it happen now, though? How did she do it? You've been acting a little strange lately, but that only started at the end of our last battle. In other words, when she absorbed Shoma's cryptoglobin. Did doing that make Eva strong enough to break free of Siri's programming? Not impossible, I guess. Either way, I'm the one who made the choice to save her and set all this in motion. I need to be prepared for what this could mean for me. Depending on how I handle this, I might end up in a worse position than ever. But that doesn't matter. I made my decision. I have to take responsibility for it. Day 68. Ding dong, bing bong.
Get prepared. Be ready to give you.
After eating a quick, simple breakfast in the cafeteria, I made my way to the courtyard when no one was watching. Naturally, I was going to talk to Eva about the future.
Takumi Samino.
When Eva saw me, she dropped her act, allowing emotion to show on her face again.
You're late. You ought to consider how I feel, waiting for you all alone.
Despite her rebuke, she seemed more relaxed now, almost like she was warming up to me.
Sorry. I didn't want to look like I was in too much of a hurry and risk tipping anyone off.
I know. I was just trying to make you feel bad.
I guess I deserve that much, at the very least.
We are enemies after all. You and I, we're enemies. Invaders. And the invaded.
Eva stared at me intently, her gaze burning with a dozen warring emotions. Anger, hatred, grief, and more besides.
Why did you attack us? If you'd never come to Futurum, none of this would have happened.
I won't make excuses. I know that we're the ones who started this war now.
No, I didn't mean to blame you personally.
Yeah, so quick timeline explanation. Basically, Earth was destroyed by human greed, basically, and a bunch of humans were sent off in a artificial satellite, which looked kind of like the Death Star or the Moon, to find another planet. And in that planet is the Tokyo Metropolitan Complex, or whatever it's called. And everyone was living in there for a while. I'm not so sure if that was a simulation or if it was actually people living inside there, but who knows really. But eventually they found a Earth-like planet that's called Futurum, and they tried to settle on the planet, but sadly it was already inhabited by the Futurans, Eva's group. So what happened was Earth tried to take it by force, which started the war, and for a long time Futurum was holding back the Earthlings, and it was like a very long war of attrition kind of thing, and then Earth was like, we need to do something drastic, so what they did was they captured Shion, the Undying Flames boy, which is who was the strongest of the Futurans, and they used him to create everyone in the Special Defense Unit, so Takumi, Kurara, Kyoshika, Darumi, everyone, Takamaru, etc., etc., except Nozomi. We'll get to Nozomi in a second. And so they were all created, and then they were sent down with Shion building up his Undying Flames. And because he has very strong cryptoglobin, he is able to damage and kill the Futurans, who also have cryptoglobin. So can we, because we have cryptoglobin too. So after the 100 days, which was the charging period, after the 100 days, Shion was going to fire his nukes of Undying Flames and wipe out everyone on the planet. And then after that, humans can settle without any hindrance. So technically, we are the invaders of this planet. But yeah, I think that's. Oh, Nozomi is not actually from Shion. She is actually a human who was part of testing to see if humans could have cryptoglobin. So they took some cryptoglobin which they've harvested from commanders and whatnot, or other Futurans, and they injected that into Nozomi. So that's why she's got a little bit of cryptoglobin, but not as much as us, because we're created with cryptoglobin, so yeah.
You didn't know. You were told you were fighting to protect your friends and family.
I had to put a name to the emotion on Eva's face right now. I have to call it pity, compassion maybe. I guess in her eyes we were just misled soldiers made to fight in a war we didn't fully understand.
So, what's going to happen to me now?
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure that out.
I'm not necessarily expecting you to set me free, but it would be nice to know.
At the very least, I can promise I won't tell anyone you're back to your old self. They hate you enough as it is.
Hate me? Isn't that a little excessive? They didn't treat me this way or make me wear these strange clothes before. Why did things change so suddenly?
Huh?
Something seemed odd about Eva's attitude. Could it be...
Eva, do you remember a member of our team named Shoma? Shoma Genzaki.
Shoma. Yes, I remember. He used to come see me in my cage and help me out with little everyday things. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh no.
What's happened to him?
I was right. Eva doesn't remember killing Shoma. She did say her memory was still fuzzy. What now? Should I tell her? No, the shock might be too much for her, but I've got to tell her something.
You've gone pale. Oh no. Did he...
He died. In battle.
Oh. I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
It was too observant for me to hide the truth completely, but at least I was able to hold back the most important detail for now.
He was kind to me, even when I was a prisoner. I got the feeling that he just wasn't made for war.
Yeah. He was a good guy. And a much braver,
We're gonna have to
kinder
do
person
this
than he ever gave
route
himself credit
without
for.
the benefit of Shoma's powers, which is gonna be sad.
You've had it hard too, haven't you?
Everyone has, really. Eva spoke with the kind of sympathy that I instinctively knew was sincere. Even shut up in this cage behind enemy lines, she still found it in her heart to consider my feelings. Obviously, Shoma wasn't the only brave, kind soul around here.
You're not worried about me, are you? I'm the one responsible for killing all your friends.
Friends? Oh, do you mean the other heroes? We fought on the same side, but I wouldn't call them friends. They certainly didn't think of me that way. I didn't ask to be chosen by the power of God. If it weren't for that, I would never have gone to war in the first place. I never wanted to be a hero.
And with that, I finally understood. Even and I may have been on different sides, born on different planets, but we were basically the same. Neither of us wanted to fight or kill other people, but with our homes and families on the line, we've been left with no choice. We didn't choose this life, it was chosen for us.
It's the same for all of you, isn't it? I understood that once I saw you outside of battle. You don't really want to fight either. It's too bad we had to meet like this. In another time and place, we might have been...
Eva couldn't bring herself to finish that sentence. I couldn't say anything to comfort her either. I just stared into her big sad eyes. After a while, I checked again to make sure no one was watching and made my way back inside. She doesn't remember what she did to Shoma. This could be bad. Fiction said that the commanders are forbidden to absorb another person's cryptoglobin. When Eva does remember, she won't just have to deal with the guilt of killing someone who didn't deserve it, but breaking one of her people's most serious religious taboos, too. I can't do that to her. Better keep it a secret a little longer. I was so absorbed in my thoughts I didn't notice someone else coming down the hallway toward me until they spoke up. Takumi. Oh, hey, Tsubasa. It feels like a while since we talked, huh? Are you okay? You look kinda pale. I'm fine. I didn't get enough sleep last night, that's all. Same here, but I'm one step close to fixing Siri now. Oh, so the repairs are going well? Yeah, Mocha and some of the others went out to find me a bunch of useful materials. And you got me find a bunch of data and schematics and stuff on the war and computer. How long do you think it'll be until you can fix him? At the rate things are going now, probably just 3 more days. I didn't exactly like the guy, but he was useful to have around. I think Shion misses him too. He hasn't appeared since Syria got destroyed, you know. I'm worried about him. Anyway, I'm gonna head to the cafeteria. Gotta fuel up so we can keep working. See ya. I parted ways with Tsubasa and went back to my room, feeling more uneasy than ever. Seems like Tsubasa is okay with us for a bit, for now. Sounds like she really is going to fix Sirei. Now things are looking really bad. If Sirei comes back and hears Eva's been acting strange, he's sure to look into the cause thoroughly. And the fact that the brainwashing come undone is bound to come out. Tsubasa said she'd be done another 3 days. That makes day 71 my time limit. That doesn't leave me a lot of time, but what should I do? Day 69. Nice.
Get ready for your 69th day of... Prepare to be ready to give your
Nothing
life.
special on the 69th day. Damn. After breakfast, I once more made my way to the courtyard to talk to Eva. We discussed the situation from different angles, and she told me a little more about Future and its people. As we talked, I gradually became aware of something. I was enjoying myself. Being here with her, talking about whatever came into our heads. It was a nice way to get away from everything for a while.
You know, the more you tell me, I get the feeling Futurans and Earthlings aren't so different after all.
I know. It's not just how we look, but our culture and history is similar too. Maybe we share a common ancestor, somewhere in the distant past.
Sounds like something out of a sci-fi story. But it wouldn't be all that strange at this point.
This is a sci-fi story. Eva suddenly stopped talking, and a look of profound sorrow crossed her face.
Is something wrong?
I know that telling you about this won't do me any good, but I was thinking about my daughter.
Daughter? You have kids?
Do I look too young to be a mother? Well, technically, she is adopted.
Oh, okay.
Her name is Commune. She's only a little girl, but she's very smart.
Commune. So she was remembering her family.
Her birth parents tried to oppose Veshness and were executed. She killed them right in front of her. Commune has suffered so much already. I just want her to be happy. Don't
We're gonna
look
have to
so
run
worried.
away, aren't we?
We may be apart now, but I'm sure God is watching over her.
Oh, don't say God when you... Oh, no.
You know, I've been meaning to ask about that too. The god that you believe in on this planet. What kind of deity are they?
I can tell you some of our legends, for starters. Long ago, God gave Futurum the boxes of blessings and calamity.
The boxes of blessings and calamity. Truth and consequences? From Doctor Who, potentially?
Blessings? Calamity.
7 boxes of blessings that could grant any wish.
There's no 1. I see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13.
And 6 boxes of calamity that would bring disaster when opened.
Okay. 7 plus 6 is 13.
It's said that God's power is what gave the boxes such frightening potential.
This is a revelation here.
After they appeared, that same power brought about a long period of peace.
Are the boxes still around, I wonder?
We still believe that those chosen to wield it are closer to God than others. But when this war started, everything changed. Our divine powers are no longer used simply to protect others, but to actively slaughter our enemies as well. My sister, that is, Veshness, was at the forefront of that change in attitude.
Okay, Vengeance was her sister as well?
Commune's birth parents tried to stop her, so she killed them.
I saw fear, sadness, and powerless reflected in Eva's eyes. I was still getting used to seeing her express so much emotion.
My poor Commune. Fate hasn't been kind to her. Even now, she can't be truly free. Even if I'm just a replacement for the mother she lost, I still want to give her all of the love I can.
Just a replacement? Somehow I doubted that when Eva talked about Commune. Her whole being radiated love. The kind of love that only a real mother could feel. Seeing her like this seemed to make everything fall into place, and the last of my doubts disappeared.
Listen, Ava. I've made up my mind.
I crouched down in front of the cage so I could look her in the face. In the eye, face to face.
I'm going to get you out of here.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. So long as you're at this school, you'll never be safe. Sooner or later, you'll be seen as a potential threat and executed, or brainwashed again.
Either way, it amounted to this Eva disappearing forever. I didn't want that. For some reason, I don't think Shoma would have either.
You really mean it, don't you? But what about you, Takumi? If you let me go, won't you be treated as a traitor?
I'll figure something out. Maybe I can make it look like an accident.
I don't understand. Why are you willing to go that far for my sake?
I didn't have an answer for her. Not one I could put into words, anyway. But the camaraderie I felt for Eva before, the sympathy I felt for her now, the guilt at being part of an invading force, they were all driving me in the same direction. Maybe that wasn't much of a reason, or maybe it was all the reason I
I
needed.
guess it's because this war isn't what I thought it was.
Yeah, Takumi had been lied to, so yeah.
Knowing what I do now, I just can't justify it anymore. That's why it's so important to me to do the right thing in other ways, if I can. That's really all there is to it.
And the right thing is saving me.
Saving you and reuniting you with Commune.
Oh,
And I don't want to stop there either. Talking to you has made me realize how alike we all are. You and Commune can find other common ground between our planets. I'm sure of it. I'll try to find something on this side too. Maybe then we can stop the fighting and end this war peacefully. Maybe I'm being hypocritical. Or naive. Maybe I'll be treated as a traitor. But I don't care about that. I just want to follow my heart and do what I believe is right.
I feel with Takumi here.
Takumi. Thank you.
And just like that, my future had been decided. And just like that, I think this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you stay into the end, thank you so much. Please do feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. A bit of a longer episode today, but we did get some nice revelations, so very interesting. But for now, that's going to be it. Next episode tomorrow. Look forward to it, and I shall see you in the next episode. Have a good time, and good night.